Hello to everyone that's out tonight. I'm happy for everyone that was able to make it. I am still in Jamaica, but we are going to rock this out because I made the decision that for the next 90 to 120 days, I'm going to show my team exactly how to win with direct mail marketing strategies and how to leverage the direct mail space. I've been doing this since 2016, and I've been able to earn a full-time income, which allows me financial freedom and not only that, time freedom. And what I want is the best for my team. I want you guys to be able to experience the same thing, because if I can do it, anyone can do it. I didn't go to school for this. I did not take college courses for this. This is something that I've learned by trial and error. And what I want other people to do is not to make the same mistakes that I made, but actually speed up your results when it comes to being able to have success with direct mail marketing. What I realized is in the beginning, when I first started, I was excited and I just started sending out mailings, and I wasn't really getting the feedback that I was looking for. And it was because I just started out all the wrong ways. I'm happy that I got started because I was extremely excited. But what I noticed for most is you start to get discouraged when you don't have the results that you're looking for. And the more discouraged you are, you will actually start to not work as hard on your business, thinking that the business model doesn't work, when it's just that you haven't really strategically planned it out properly in order to get those results. So that's what we're going to go over today. And I am going to start speeding up the trainings as far as what I need you guys to do, because by the second week of January, I want everybody to be set up to start getting ongoing traffic and leads and sales to their business. So we're going to have back-to-back webinars so that everyone knows exactly what they need to do. They can start implementing that and start to get that traffic coming in on a consistent basis. And that's why I'm putting together these webinars. Not only that, I want people to have a place where others on your team can come so that they can experience the training that's needed in order for you guys to have success. So what we're going to start off with is what to do in between mailings. And that's one of the things that I noticed, that most people don't really understand what to do, or they're doing a little bit of everything. And unfortunately, when you're doing a little bit of everything, that's not going to give you the highest possible results you can get, because you spread yourself thin and you really have to focus on a few things and stay consistent with just a few things. Most people are doing a little bit on Twitter, a little bit on Facebook, maybe a little bit on YouTube, and then they're doing a little bit of mailings. But what we want to do is narrow it down to a few that is actually going to start bringing in those consistent payouts and start getting those leads coming through our pipeline. And that's what this is all about. In order to use this strategy, or pretty much any of the strategies that I discuss, you are going to need a website, you are going to need a funnel. And we're going to go over that in our next webinar. But right now, what I want to do is give you guys a few things that I need you to do between today and the next webinar. So this is going to be your to-do list, and this you're going to need to do in order to move to the next step. So I highly recommend that once we get off of this webinar, that you start to implement these instructions that I'm going to give you, so that by the time we have our next webinar, you are all set to go to move to the next step. If you do not have a website currently, or a funnel, which means a capture page, you need to reach out to me as soon as possible, because that's really important, not just for your online success, but it's also very important for your offline success. What people don't understand, and I actually learned this within my first 6 months of direct mail marketing, is I had a lot of people reaching out to me because it's not that they haven't seen the business. They had seen a business, they gotten postcards in the mail or flyers about the opportunity. What made them actually sign up with me is because they were able to connect with me online. They had a way to reach out to me, to know that I was a real person through my website. And that's what separated me from a lot of people that were just marketing offline. So what I want this team to know is that we actually have an advantage over those who are just marketing offline that don't have a website. Because what's going to happen is, if they don't have a website and you have one, and you build your online presence, which is what I'm going to teach you how to do, when they get those postcards in the mail that has no information and they go online, they are going to see you, connect with you, sign up with you. And that's what really separates those who are extremely successful with direct mail marketing and those who aren't. It's just those two things: being able to have an online presence on top of sending out direct mail. So mainly what I use direct mail for is to build a connection. It's not so much as to make the sale, right? You want to start by building the connection and then following up with them through video marketing, email marketing, or some other type of online marketing platform. So what I'm going to show you guys is the easiest, especially for those who aren't yet comfortable with video marketing or putting out videos. I'm going to show you how to still get the same amount of traffic as the next person through online marketing, so that when all of those hundreds of thousands of postcards that go out monthly about this opportunity reaches that person's home and they go online, they see you, they connect with you, they sign up with you. And that's extremely powerful. This is like one of the main things that I heard over and over and over again. I've seen this opportunity a million times, but you caught my eye because I was able to find you online. And when I go to the mail, I get a ton of offers in the mail from other people that are promoting their program. And there's no way for me to even tell if they're a real person or if it's a real company, or even to reach out to someone regarding questions. Not only that, sometimes I will call the number and it wouldn't even be in service anymore because I'm actually contacting the company who no longer utilizes that phone number. So this is why it's so important for you to lead with you. People connect with people. Lead with a number with you, an email, a website with you, about you, so that people feel comfortable enough to reach out and get the information that they need. So and I'm looking down because I have some notes here, but you know, direct mail business opportunities are going to be here. They're here to stay. I remember getting stuff in the mail at the age of 17, 16, 18. I was getting stuff in the mail, and I was following leaders in our industry since like 20 years old. Okay, so this has been going on for decades, and it's really an easy way to earn a full-time income if you know how to strategically position yourself to do so. What I'm going to do right now is take you guys over to my screen and give you a quick to-do list that I would love for you to focus on. If you already have any of the information that I'm discussing with you, you can just put it on your list, check it off as already done. But this is definitely going to set you apart from the rest, and you will look back 60, 90 days from now. I'm talking about in March when we meet up, and you'll have tons of people coming to your site and signing up with you by using this one strategy that we're going to discuss today. And not only that, you're going to feel so much better about promoting, and you're going to feel good about knowing that you have something to do in between mailings. And we're going to go over all of these different strategies. I want everybody to just really focus on 3, because that's really all you need, or 2. If you don't have a lot of time, 2 is good as well. 3, the more the merrier, but I don't want anyone to go over 3 strategies. It's 2 or 3. So we're going to go ahead and head over to my screen. Please let me know if you see my screen. Good. Thank you, Daria. So what I want you guys to do, the first thing is to search for a YouTube banner, okay? And all you have to do is put this into the search on Fiverr.com. What I love about Fiverr is that you can get pretty much anything for between $5 to $25. And not only that, you're going to get a professional job. And that's really important, is that when you want to stand out from the rest, you want to come off as a leader. You want to look like a leader. You don't want your thing to look like something that was made from home. You want it to be in really good quality. You want it to look good. You want it to really send a message. And that's why I tell people all the time, don't short yourself by not investing 15 bucks on something that's very important. And a lot of people do this. Oh, I'll just do it at home and make my own. And then when they send it over to me, it looks like, what the heck is this? It's like, it doesn't fit what you need to stand for, if that makes sense. You want to stand for a leader. You want to treat this like a real business. You need to look like a real business. It's like going to, if you went into any other big restaurant or a shopping center and it wasn't looking up to par, you probably wouldn't walk into it. Example, Lord & Taylor, Macy's, Burlington, Bloomingdale's, all of these big labels, they have a professional look to them. You want to create the same thing, it's just on a smaller scale, but envision the same thing, professionalism, professional, okay? You don't want people to come to your site or your stuff and it looks like it was put together. I know some people that send me over websites and they're not mobile friendly. Like, who doesn't use mobile friendly sites? I don't want to look at something on a computer and it looks good and then I go to it on my phone and I can't really figure out what's going on. Just simple things like that makes a difference on how much traffic you're going to get and how many people are going to actually take you serious and join your business. So all I did was I put in YouTube banner. And what we're going to do is we want to get a YouTube banner made, okay? Because we are going to start placing videos on our YouTube channels. And these videos at first are not going to come from you in the beginning, especially if you don't feel comfortable with doing videos, but everyone needs a YouTube channel. Why? Everyone's on YouTube. It's an easy way to start creating momentum and to start getting a lot of signups into your business, because people are on YouTube by the millions. There's billions of videos out there and there's millions of people that are viewing videos on a daily basis. Why not spend 20 minutes a day to put up videos in order to create momentum? It's the easiest thing you can do. And again, if you don't want to start off creating your own, you don't have to do so. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So when you come here and you look for a YouTube banner, you want to go with someone that's within your price range. Okay, so whether that's $15, $10, $30, that's what you want to look for. But not only that, you want to look for level 1 and level 2 sellers, and you want to make sure that they have a decent amount of reviews. So as an example, these first 4 I wouldn't mind going with because they all have 4 and 5 stars and they have a decent amount of reviews, okay? And they're all level 2 and level 1 sellers. Now here, it's the same thing on the second line as well. This one is even good. They have over 101 reviews, so you can use this one as well. The only reason why I wouldn't use this one is because it looks like they specialize in gaming channels, okay? So we don't want to do that unless you want to send them over something and they say, you know, maybe send them over your picture, whatever you're going to use on your channel. You can use a picture of you and your family. If you don't want to use any pictures of yourself, you don't have to. You can just give them what name you want on the channel, what you want it to say, so that you know what you want it to represent. And I'm going to give you guys some ideas from other people's channels so you can get a feel of, you know, maybe what color scheme you want, what you want it to say, what you want it to look like. So as we go down here, there's a whole bunch. As you can see, they're 10 bucks, guys, for a professional banner. You can't beat that. Here, this looks like somebody that you may want to start with, a level 1 seller. They have 113 reviews, 5 stars, which is really good. And as you can see from these banners here, it looks like it's more about maybe reality, people that have maybe makeup or do different types of services, and they put their stuff on YouTube. So what you can do is just basically click on it and open it up, and it'll give you more information and how long it's going to take for them to deliver. So I want everyone to have their stuff delivered within 2 to 3 days, no longer than 3 days, okay? Because we're going to be meeting again to go on to the next step. And what you're going to do is send over what you want it to say, what colors you want it to have on it. And if you want it to have a picture, you're going to also send that over as well. So now if we go over to my page right here, this is my professional banner. And You know, it has a picture of me. I took these pictures a long time ago. I haven't updated them, but you can also get your banners updated if you want. But, you know, mine says Amanda's Success Plan, working with families online to achieve financial freedom. At the time, that was my main thing, was allowing people to see that they can earn a full-time income from home. If I can do it, they can do it. So your banner can basically say whatever you want it to say. All you have to do is look at different people that are in our niche, that are in our, hopefully I'm saying that right, niche, that represent what you're looking to do, and you can kind of follow along with that. Now, I didn't really do that because there's certain colors that I like, and it was a certain look that I love this color, and this is just something that I came up with. But what you can do is, as a quick example, you can go to direct mail marketing, okay? Type it in a search engine on YouTube. And what you can do is, actually, let's do one better. We're gonna go from work from home opportunities, because it's a little bit broader, right? So work from home opportunities. And then what we can do is let's just go to this woman's page here. We can click on this video, right? For myself or for someone else. Stop the video. And then what we can do is go right to her channel by clicking her name here, okay? And let's see what she has as her banner. So this is her banner.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I feel like I haven't done a sit down video in forever. It is so peaceful in my house. All of the moms watching.
Okay, so this is her banner. So if you're looking to do one with pictures of your family, maybe you want to take something like this and copy this with just your name. I tell people all the time, use your name because you're branding yourself. And there's nothing like branding yourself, just in case there's other things that you decide to get involved with. People know that it's you because you branded yourself. So let's go with this person here, Kat Theo.
Good morning.
All we're going to do is stop the video. If we want to see what her banner looks like, we're going to just scroll down, click on her face, and then we'll get an idea of what hers look like. And then this is how you start to create what you want it to look like. So she just has a picture of herself, her full name, and it's very, very simple. You know, it's very simple. So maybe you want to do something simple. Maybe you want to do something that doesn't have a lot of information. You can do that. So what I want everybody to do is just basically go onto a few channels, get some ideas on what you like, and basically run from it. It may take 5 or 10 channels to go to in order to get an idea. Nothing's wrong with that. That's fine. And then you want to send the information over to the person that's going to do your banner. So you want to make sure that it's going to include things like the colors, the pictures, what you want it to say. Those are the 3 main things that we're looking for. So I'm going to give this to you as one more example for Erin on Demand. She does a lot of work from home, and this is hers, very simple. And I'm happy that this came up because this just goes to show you, you don't have to use your picture if you don't want to. So hers is Erin on Demand, not your average girl boss, building, business building, productivity, social media marketing, every Wednesday. So it can be something as simple as this. It's very nice and chic, straight to the point. It's not overbearing, and she doesn't have any pictures, and that's fine. She has 96,000 subscribers, so she's doing something right, okay? So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. The second thing that I want people to do is go back to Fiverr, and what you're gonna need in order for this to work is an intro, a YouTube intro. So if you type in YouTube intro, okay, you wanna go and do the same thing. And again, you can give people the pictures that you want to use, what you want it to say, the colors you want integrated into your video, your intro video. I want everyone to please keep it under 15 seconds. So when you send that over to them, just make sure that it's under 15 seconds or under for your intro video, okay? So you can, again, pick those who have reviews, at least 100 to 150 reviews, 4 to 5 stars. And again, you can select whatever's in your price range, okay? So what I want to do really quick is I'm going to show you my intro. And I've had this for some time. I just started using it, but I've had it for a while. And it's really simple, okay? So we're going to go here into here. Let's see. Okay, so I had this intro made. I think it cost me $50, but that's on the high side, but you can get it cheaper than this. Okay, did everybody see that? Okay, so really, do you guys see? Really short, straight to the point. It could say whatever you want it to say. Mine just has the name of my website, but again, it doesn't have to have that. Don't overthink the process, just do it. Don't overthink it at all. We don't want to do that. So all I need you guys to do is really focus on those two things for the next step, which will be in our next webinar. Okay, those are the two main things, because what we're going to be doing is integrating videos with our introductions and adding them to our channels. I'm going to show you guys how to do that step by step, and easiest way to do it. Shouldn't take you more than 20 minutes to do it. Not only that, you don't even have to upload these videos every day. On YouTube, you're able to schedule videos. So if you want to upload videos for the whole week, I'm going to show you how to do that. And you can upload videos for the whole week in one day. So you can upload 7 videos in one day and schedule them out to go out the same time every single day. And I'm going to show you guys easy how to do that, okay? If you guys don't have a YouTube channel, Google how to create a YouTube channel. It's very simple to do. It's just really meshed with your Google account. Okay, if you have Gmail, you can easily get a YouTube channel and get that up and going. That's just really like simple stuff. If you Google YouTube, how to create a YouTube channel, that's like the most simple thing to do. It take you literally 5 minutes to do. Okay, so any questions before we wrap things up? Let's see, how do I stop here? Anybody have any questions? So what we're going to notice is as we start to build this platform, and what we're going to go over too, and if someone can remind me, I'm trying to remind myself too, is your description for your videos. It's going to be the same every time, okay? We're going to do that together so that everyone has a description that they're going to copy and paste into every single video. And it's going to be pretty much branded to you. It's going to have your information. So just know that you're going to have people reaching out to you, and it's going to be pretty consistent, especially after your first 60 to 90 days. YouTube's algorithm picks up your channel after about 75 to 90 days. But once you pass that 90 days, it's like it takes on a mind of its own. It's just one of those things that once they see that you're serious about what you do and that you're going to be pretty much in their eyes a full-time YouTuber, they pump traffic to you based off of keyword research. We're going to go over that together, and I'm going to show you guys some really good techniques to start just getting certain keywords attention to your channel. And that's one of the ways that I bring in a lot of signups, is by using keywords, long tail keywords, which actually bring in a ton of people to view my channel. So on any given day, I can get 25 to 35 opt-ins to my page just from one video. And that's where I want everyone to be. And we can do that together as a team just by using this step. For those who are ready to get out of their shell and start doing some very short videos, I'm going to create a list of things to discuss in your videos. So you don't have to come up with anything. You'll know exactly what to say. And these are little short, brief 10-minute videos where you're just giving some brief information on, about yourself on your phone. Nothing crazy. We're not going to go ballistic. But what I want people to understand is, in the beginning, it's not about your results. It's about branding yourself. And then the results just come automatically once you have passed that stage and you keep building. So when I remember when I first came out, it was just talking about the opportunity I was in and the excitement that was behind it, the fire that I had for what I was doing and what was to come, not even knowing if I was going to be successful or not, but I was just excited and I wanted everybody else to know. Like, I'm a single mom and I need to get out of what I'm doing now, and this is how I'm going to do it. And it feels a little awkward in the beginning. It feels a little bit uncomfortable, but let me tell you, it's like riding a bike. After you've done it a few times, it comes naturally. And not only that, what I want everybody else to know is that even though I've been doing it since like 2016, there's still times when I'm still nervous and I have to start over. It's just one of those things. Like, some days you're gonna do really good videos, and some days you're gonna feel stuck, but you just have to move past it and know that as normal and as regular you look, the better, if that makes sense. Like, people connect with people that are like them. You know, if I came off as perfect and, you know, everything was just in mint condition, it's hard to really connect with that, because that's not the average person. And I really had to learn that over time, because in the beginning, if I didn't have my makeup, I wouldn't do videos. If I didn't have makeup was like a big thing for me. Like, I'm not going on I need my makeup, you know? And then I started to realize that wasn't important, because people are not connecting with makeup. People want you to solve a solution, which is they want to make money from home. So that's what they're just really listening to, the value that you're giving them, to the information that you're giving to them. They're not worrying, oh, did Amanda put on her eyelashes today? They don't care anything about that. So the average person really needs to get out of just getting over the fear of what people may think, because that's really not important at the end of the day. And everyone is out there waiting to hear your story. I don't know how many people, for me, it's been a lot, and a lot really is a little, if that makes a lot of sense. It's not like millions of people or hundreds of thousands of people, but the few that are listening, that are connecting, is what allows me to keep going. And it allows me to keep earning a full-time income. And that's all you want. You just want a handful of people that are listening and that can connect with you. Maybe because you're a single mom, maybe because you overcame cancer, maybe you have kids that look like their kids, maybe you have the same amount of kids. You know, you never know what it is, but there's a lot of people. I mean, I had this gentleman that was like 70 years old, and he watches me all the time, and everything that I get into, he's right there, and he just loves Amanda Ray. You know, so you never know who you're going to connect with, who you're going to build a relationship with, but you have to sometimes get over your fear, and that may not be right now during this 90-day session, but that's fine, because we're going to still do this without you having to do your own videos. And then when you feel comfortable enough to do so, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes and it's once a week, just do it. Okay. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming out. And Daria, thank you. And I'm just excited about what we have to come. We're going to have a lot of people that's going to be joining this platform in the next couple of weeks. So I just want everyone to stay focused, stay committed to the process. Don't give up. The first week and a half is going to just be really getting, you know, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. But I promise you, by the time we get into the third week of January, we're going to take off like wildfire, and there's nothing stopping us. This is going to just be really consistent, and it's going to benefit everyone that's willing to work with me and learn the strategies that I'm going to give you. Okay. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming out tonight, guys. I'm going to be traveling all day on Wednesday. We're going to have another video the end of this week, and I will put it in the chat room. So we're meeting again this week, and then we're going to meet again the beginning of next week. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night. Stay inspired, guys. And don't forget to work on your stuff.